OK, well, tonight his lordship, Alan Sugar, returns to our TV screens once again, but this time to put a group of 16 to 17-year-olds through their paces in a new series called Junior Apprentice. Now, under the watchful eyes of Lord Sugar's aides Nick Hewer and Karen Brady, the teenagers will compete in tasks to prove whether or not they are worthy of a prize that could really see them stepping up that career ladder.
Enjoy. Thank you. Good afternoon, madam. Interested in buying any speciality cheese today? We've got a great special today on the Stratton Blue. Afternoon, sir. Interested in buying any cheese at all today? No. We've got a great daily special on a Stratton Blue. It's actually one of our best sellers.
Zoe is in charge of selling the cheese of the day. She has a commanding presence and is using all of her charms to get as many sales as possible.
Look like a cheesy kind of fella. Interested in buying any cheese at all today?
Remarkable for a 16-year-old.
Now, with 10 candidates trying to prove themselves, it's going to get nasty, that's for sure. But is it important for teenagers to be focusing on their futures, or should they just concentrate on having some fun while they're still young? What do you think?
Well, you see, I was one of those teenagers that really didn't like to go out and get hammered every night. So, for me, this is perfect, you know. So...
What were you doing, selling cheese?
No, I wasn't. No, I was working. I was still going out with all my mates, but I was behind the bar, pulling their pints. And so I was still in the throng of it all, and I still had a great time, but I just wasn't into that, you know, drinking culture. Or I wanted to make money, and I wanted to get a car, and I wanted to do everything. So I had 3 jobs at that age, so I think it's really good.
Were you thinking about... Did you know from an early age, though, that you set your sights on a singing career or a career in entertainment? Did you know that much?
Yeah, I always knew I would be something to do with entertainment, and of course, I always think with power comes money is power. So I knew that I wanted to put myself through night school, and the only way I could do that was to get money. So I had 2 bar jobs, and I worked through the day as well.
I was really sensible. Wish I was like you when I was a teenager, but I wasn't. No, I mean, I think it's a good thing that teenagers go out there and enjoy and embrace their teenage life. Because let's face it, you don't stay young forever, do you, Den? And, and I think, you know, I was singing at 15, and I earned money like you, and I used to just blow it with my friends and go to 3 nightclubs a night. So I did all my living. I had an absolutely fantastic time, and I think for teenagers not to do that is not such a good thing, because...
But having said that,
they're exclusive, though, does it? It doesn't mean that you can't go out and have a good time and have ambition, like you've just said. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think I was that ambitious, really. I mean,
you
I wanted to
be singing. I was singing. Starting out on your toes, so you knew what you wanted to do with your life.
I wanted to be in Les Miserables, that was it. And
but were you like Jane, thinking that unless you made money you wouldn't be happy? Because that's pretty much what you thought, wasn't it?
No, I'm saying it gives you a security. When you've got money behind you... I came from a very working-class family, and I knew that I had to... For the career I wanted to do, I had to go out and make money. I needed a car to get me to the gigs, I needed equipment so I could sing, and the only way I could do that was to go out and get a job. I didn't expect my parents to do all that for me, so...
I think I just lived for the here and now. I had a great time. I was very wild. I got drunk. That's why I'm in bed at 9 o'clock these days.
No, you're not, you big liar. You're so not.
I am!
She isn't. That was so high-pitched, my ears hurt.
Sorry. But no, what I'm saying is I think teenagers should... I don't think they should feel guilty having a good time.
No, they shouldn't, but, you know, you can do both. If at any point in your life you can have the energy to work hard and play hard and burn the candle at both ends, that is the time. But I think, you know, to know what you want to do with your life is a blessing, not a curse. I've still got friends at our age now, you know, I'm 37, that are still looking for their vocation in life, and it's really frustrating for them. So I'm so grateful that I knew from the get-go that I wanted to be a journalist.
It doesn't matter, though, does it? I mean, it's just like, it doesn't matter if teenagers, if they're 15 or 16, don't know yet what they want to do. Do you know what I mean? And I feel that some of the teenagers that I've met, some of them through Matthew, that it's not necessarily their ambition, it's their parents' ambition as well. Do you know what I mean? It's their parents wanting to sort of...
Don't you think it's really, you know, a lovely thing to see, a young person, a teenager, with a work ethic?
What were you like, Kate?
Oh, I was a grafter. Because you know, I came from a similar background to you, Jane. You know, my mum and dad wanted the best for me, but, you know, they weren't able to put me through university, and we didn't have cash to flash. So if I wanted to get myself to where I wanted to be, I had to make my own way there as much as I could. So I did. I got a job on a local paper, and I built my credentials up, and I made it to London, and I made
You
it
were
to
channelled,
Street.
though, weren't you?
Totally.
Completely channelled.
But channelled by day, drunk by night.
That's all right.
So, you know, I don't feel like I lost out on anything, and eventually I got to where I needed to be, and I still had a great time, probably a better time, because the job that I landed...
And now you're channelled by
sent me
night
around
and
the
drunk
world.
by day. You've just switched it around.
Exactly. Which is why I'm a loose woman.
I just think, I mean, I didn't really have very much ambition. It's because I wasn't very academic either. So I sort of associated that with being academic. And I was actually I was just going to fall into teaching. It was like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. And because I liked drama at school and fell into that when I was about...
Teaching?
I know. I was
Can you imagine?
And I would have been the worst teacher in the entire... Well, I did that documentary,
I know, you were
remember?
rubbish.
I was absolutely rubbish. But thank goodness my dad, Vin, the drag artist, pointed out to me that he didn't think that I should go down the teaching road. So it was him and my drama teacher that said, why don't you try acting as a career? And that's when I went to drama school, thank goodness, because there would have been so many children failed every exam in their life if Miss Welsh was in charge.
OK.